Hey, I'm Castillo, and if you're new here, let me tell you what this adventure is all about. I am the CEO and founder of Selfmastered, which is a high-performance training company. We help entrepreneurs and business leaders scale their businesses by teaching them 8 core high-performance skills that allow them to operate at peak potential when managing their businesses. A few months ago, one of our first clients, Yannick Ham, along with another member of the Selfmastered community, Conor Gallagher, decided to apply our methodology to a health-related goal, specifically to running a marathon. And without much preparation and a conditioning that was not ready for the task, they were able to achieve this incredible goal. Which is why I asked myself that if they had been able to do it, I could surely try to do the same thing. So I created this crazy goal of running the Malaga Marathon with only 8 weeks of preparation. And this adventure started in Valencia 8 weeks ago when I ran my first 10 kilometers in just 52 minutes, which provided an insight on what could my future pace be. Week by week, I started increasing my training, and over time, I started improving on all the variables that I needed to dial in if I want to have the chance to finish a marathon in less than 4 hours, which is a goal that everybody had said to me was plain impossible. In the first week of training, I also did a VO2 max exam that gave me a figure 41 that further proved that I was not ready for the challenge that I had embarked upon. For weeks 2 and 3, I trained in Madrid. First in the Retiro Park in downtown Madrid, in which I did 12 kilometers in about 1 hour. And then I ran until Cerro Garavitas, just outside of Madrid, in which I did 17 kilometers in 1 hour and 45 minutes, which wasn't too bad, given the fact that I had only been training for 3 weeks. I needed to know the adrenaline, the pressure that comes from actually competing in an official race, so I participated in the Derby de las Aficiones in Madrid, which is a 10K run in the center of Madrid between Real Madrid and Atlético de Madrid fans. The goal was to run in less than 45 minutes, and with only 17 seconds to spare, I was able to run at 44 minutes and 43 seconds. The problem at this point is that I realized that I had been running with an average beats per minute of 177, which was virtually unsustainable if what I wanted was to really have a chance to run for 4 hours. In week 4, Yannick, the original client that set all of this challenge in motion, joined me from Cologne in Germany to run the half marathon together. The goal at this point was to run it in less than 1 hour and 45 minutes, which I managed to do so with only 1 second to spare. This was an incredibly grueling effort that had me injured during the next 2 weeks. In week 6, I went to Barcelona, in which I initially wanted to run 15 to 20 kilometers, but because of the pain that I was going through, I was only able to run 12 kilometers because I had hip pain and knee pain that prevented me from pushing harder. That's when I realized that I needed to go to physical therapy to get ready for the marathon, because I could not continue running without help on that front. In week 7, 2 weeks prior to the Malaga Marathon, my final goal, the idea I had in my mind was to keep improving my pace by running longer. But the pain was so excruciating that I could not run as much as I would like to. I went back to the physical therapist, and she said that I could pull this goal off if I had 1 year to prepare, but I only had 2 weeks. When I went to train outside of Madrid to test my speed, I could only run 9 kilometers in 51 minutes. The last training that I did, in which I wanted to test my cardiovascular fitness, was in the mountains that surround Madrid, and the goal was to run between 10 and 20 kilometers running uphill. But it's starting to pour, and the rain was so heavy that I had to abort mission and go back after only 6 kilometers run. And today is the big day. Okay, boys, so here we are in Malaga, only 45 minutes until the start of the marathon. In just 8 weeks, I've gone from not running at all to being able to run about 10 to 15 kilometers a week, which is not much, but still way more than I did before, which was 0, in order to get ready for this marathon. So, I don't know, everybody said that I was not going to pull it off, but I have 0 doubts that I'm gonna finish the marathon in less than 4 hours. In fact, I've decided that the target pace is going to be 5 minutes and 24 seconds. So I'm gonna finish in 3 hours and 48 minutes. Why? I don't know, it's in my mind, so let's just make it happen, all right? Let's get that out of the way. And this is it. Today's gonna be 3 hours and 48 minutes in Malaga. The temperature is all right. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just fine. That's it. I'm just ready for it. So here I am, 8 a.m. on a Sunday, and we're finally at the stage of the Marathon of Malaga. And I'm not running alone. I'm running with my big friend, Yanni Hom, who has vowed to win over me. How's that coming on?
I don't know. I'm ready. I think there is no winner or loser. My goal is to finish the marathon. Your goal is to
finish faster than you, right?
And then I'm buying you the massage.
Yes!
That's our challenge.
Whoever wins pays for the other person's massage. But in any case, this is extremely cool to be running together, and the atmosphere is fantastic. It's gonna be rough, right? It's not an easy marathon, but we're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yes, self-mastered, so let's do it. I'm gonna run in 3 hours and 48 minutes. Mark my words, mark my words. So, I finished the marathon. Remember, the goal was to do it in under 4 hours. I consulted with a running coach and he said that this was an impossible goal. Go from 0 to a sub 4 hours marathon in less than at least 6 months of training. I consulted with a physical therapist that fixed my knee 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she said that I had 12 months to go if I wanted to run the marathon in less than 4 hours. Nobody thought this was possible except my mind. 3 hours and 48 minutes. Marathon of Malaga completed. Never bet against the Selfmastered. So we did it! We finished the Malaga Marathon, which was the original goal, after only 8 weeks of training, right?
Yeah.
We are official finishers. And I personally did it. Not only I went below 4 hours, but I did exactly the same time that I called in the morning. I said 3 hours and 48, I'm calling it now. The power of the mind, right?
Yes.
So I think we should agree that never bet against us. Never bet against us.